YouTube is sabotaging your Shorts viewers on purpose right now, and I can prove it. They came out with documentation in July of 2025 that literally says Shorts watch sessions are siloed from long-form suggestion models. Siloed, separated, quarantined. They're basically telling you to your face that Shorts viewers will never actually see your real content. So earlier this year, vidIQ tracked 3,000 channels across a bunch of different niches, and get this, if 70% of your subscribers come in from Shorts, then your long-form videos statistically are completely screwed. Look, I've built multiple seven-figure businesses through YouTube. I have more than 300,000 subscribers, more than 21 million views on my main channel, and I watch creators destroy their channels every single day trying to roll out a Shorts strategy. And here's the thing. It seems like every YouTube growth channel is giving you incomplete advice about Shorts. They show you how all the tactics, and they show you how to do this and how to do that, but without any strategy. They teach you how to go viral, but they don't teach you how to build an actual business. Short subscribers don't just ignore your long-form content when they're on the same channel. They actively kill it. But there is a way to use Shorts to blow up your channel without any of the damage. And once you see it and understand why, you can't unsee it. And that's what I'm here for today. Because here's what nobody understands. Shorts viewers and long-form viewers are completely different people with completely different behaviors. And when you force them together on one channel, you're basically guaranteed to fail. Now, before I come off as like a crusty old man that's just hating on Shorts for no reason, let me explain exactly how mixing Shorts and long-form on the same channel poisons your algorithm. YouTube's March 2025 documentation straight up admits initial distribution often goes to existing subscribers. So here's what happens. And once you understand this, I think it'll all make sense. Somebody watches your 7-second, 30-second YouTube short while they're on the toilet, right? They hit subscribe because why not? It's free. Then you post a super valuable 10 or 12-minute video that you spent days, maybe even weeks on. That same subscriber sees it in their feed, but they're not interested in watching something that long from you. They subscribe for the quick dopamine hits, not the deep connection. They scroll past without clicking. Now, because of that, your video gets a 2% click-through rate instead of a 8 or 10% click-through rate like it deserves. And here's where it gets even worse. YouTube now sees that your own subscribers don't want to watch your video and thinks, well, if their own subscribers don't care, why would we show this to complete strangers? Boom. Video's dead. It never had a chance. And even guys like Nick Nimmin have been talking about this, right? So back in April on Creator Insider, he said that Shorts-heavy subscriber bases still underperform on long-form content. And this is a guy that's been obsessing over YouTube for as long as I have. Now, vidIQ's data from Q2 of this year backs everything up that I'm saying. They found that channels with mostly Short subscribers see 68% lower click-through rates on long-form content, that their viewers are watching 74% less time. And get this, 91% fewer comments. Now check this out. I posted over 100 Shorts on my main channel between 2022 and 2023. My click-through rate dropped from 8% to barely hanging on to 3%. It literally took me months of posting weekly to recover from making that mistake. But here's the thing. Shorts themselves are not the enemy. It's putting them in the wrong place that destroys everything. So here's what happens when creators actually separate their channels. If you look at a channel like Jenny Hoyos, for example, she talked publicly about running separate channels. Her shorts get hundreds of millions of views for discovery, while her main content builds deeper connections. Completely separate strategy. If you look at Ryan Trahan, he runs multiple channels for different purposes. Mr. Beast has Mr. Beast 2. All of these people understand that different content means they need different homes. The pattern I see in my clients consistently is when in the past they've mixed Shorts with long-form content on one channel, their click-through rates absolutely tank. Simple as that. When they separate them, their stats recover every single time. And it might take some time, but they do recover. The YouTube growth channels giving you Shorts advice aren't wrong. And honestly, most of these guys seem like genuinely good people. They're just giving you half the strategy. They're teaching you how to get views, but not how to convert them into anything meaningful. And look, YouTube said it themselves in July of this year. Shorts primarily influence Shorts feed recommendations. They do not significantly affect long-form recommendations. Look, I understand why Shorts are so tempting. Long form is intimidating. The idea of talking to a camera for 10 minutes straight or a 10-minute video that took you an hour and a half to shoot, that is terrifying for most people, including myself when I got started, and even sometimes today. But Shorts, they feel easy, they feel safe. You can hide behind a 7-second trending audio and knock out a bunch of stuff, and it feels productive. But here's the truth. Try this experiment. Can you name 3 specific Shorts that you watched yesterday? Not the channels or the creators, the actual video, the content of it. You can't, can you? Nobody can. It's like digital amnesia, and this happens on all the platforms with short form. People will scroll shorts for 2 hours straight, TikToks, Instagram Reels, and 5 minutes later, they can't tell you a single thing that they watched. But I bet you can remember that long form video from a year ago, maybe a TED Talk that changed your perspective, that documentary that blew your mind, that tutorial that taught you a skill that you still use today. That's the difference. Shorts are forgettable consumption. Long form creates memorable transformation. And here's the beautiful part. You can have both. You just don't have to have them in the same place. Here's what I suggest you do. Create a clips channel. This changes everything, guys. Your main channel becomes long form only, quality subscribers only, clean algorithm signals only. This way your click-through rate stays protected. Your clips channel is where your shorts live, right? It's your brand awareness play. It's really for discovery. It's a discovery engine in a lot of ways. And here's what happens when you do this. Someone finds your clips channel, watches a bunch of your shorts. They get exposed to your brand, your personality, your delivery over and over and over again in bite-sized chunks. Then the right people, maybe like 2 or 3%, actually seek out the main channel. But here's the key. They're choosing to watch the long form content. They're not tricked into subscribing. They actually want what you're offering. So you get all the benefits of shorts, the viral potential, the discovery, the brand awareness without any of the contamination. Now, somebody I've been listening to on podcasts and a YouTube channel for a long time is Pat Flynn. And he said on a recent interview that he had to learn this the hard way. He said, after all of the YouTube algorithm adjustments, we still can't convert shorts audiences to long form viewers on the same channel. The solution? Complete separation. If I could go back to 2022, this is exactly what I would have done. Oh, and speaking of strategy, real quick, I put together a completely free guide for you guys that shows you how to set all of this up. It's called the Ultimate YouTube Growth Guide, and it's the perfect companion for my videos here on YouTube. Just this last week alone, I received like a dozen thank you emails. So I'd say people are loving it, and I think you will too. So I'll have a link in the description box below. It's literally some of the same frameworks that I charge businesses thousands of dollars to implement, but you guys need this information, so it's yours for free. So enjoy. Now let's talk money, because this is where the separation strategy really pays off. Shorts RPM, revenue per milli being Latin for 1,000, averages between 3 and 8 cents per 1,000 views. Even the lucky creators out there are making up to 30 cents per 1,000 views, but the average is 3 to 8 cents. Now, long form RPM usually averages between $1.80 all the way up to $13 per 1,000 views. And the top creators out there can make all the way up to $36 per 1,000 views. Now, Colin and Samir, huge shout out to Colin and Samir. They shared a case study that a creator got 45 million shorts views and made $350. Now, on the top end, if you were making $36 per 1,000 views on long form, you'd only need 10,000 long form views to make the same money. Again, $36, an RPM of $36 is definitely an outlier, but niches like finance see those types of rates, the higher end of those rates, on a regular basis. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. When you use shorts correctly on a separate channel, they become your free traffic source for those high RPM long form videos. And the math is simple here, guys. If only 2% of your shorts viewers check out your main channel and then 5% of those folks subscribe, those are qualified subscribers. They chose to find you. They chose to watch your long form content. And 10,000 real subscribers who actually watch your content, they're invested in you as a creator. That's worth more than 500,000 ghost subscribers, don't you think? Think about it. Shorts are for discovery. Long form is where the revenue is. Separate channels, multiplied results. Graham Stephan said it perfectly. Long form is necessary for conversions and community depth. And I couldn't agree more. You cannot build client relationships in 7 seconds, but you can get discovered in 7 seconds and then convert them with a 10-minute video that has a ton of value. Now you need to implement what I'm teaching you here in this video. So here's the plan. Week 1, super simple. Create one killer video with a lot of value that's 8 to 15 minutes long. Week number 2, pull 5 to 10 clips from that video to post on your clips channel. Rinse and repeat every single week. One killer video, go back in, 5 to 10 clips. By week 3, you're going to see how those shorts are driving the right people back to your main channel. And within a month, you're going to see how the statistics are clean on both channels and how one is feeding the other. And you're going to see the snowball effect or the momentum build. I think Colin and Samir said it best. Shorts drive discovery, not relationships. Long form drives trust. If you want to grow your channel with long form content, I suggest you watch this video next. If you haven't yet, click that little subscribe button if you found value from this video. And until next time, guys, I appreciate you watching.